Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin state of the system denotes a bearish undertone. Is the worst past us? Is the dollar headed much lower? And many other interesting questions, including where Bitcoin is headed in the short and long term. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. I don't know about you, but me, the market feels palpably very, very bearish right now. Kind of the opposite how it was at the top when it was palpably very, very frothy. Now, today's video, we're going to be taking a look at, is the worst past us? Do we have much further to go? And what exactly is going on with Bitcoin? Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where we share all of the best charts in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Push the like button and let's get into it. Fear and greed today, 21, down from last week where we were hovering around 23.24. The overall market today down just over 1%. Bitcoin at 18,902, Ethereum at 1303, BNB at 273, XRP 48 cents, Cardano 44 cents, Solana $32, and Dogecoin 6 cents. And if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, we are hovering literally on, this is like the straw that breaks the camel's back. If Bitcoin breaks below this green line, it does not look good. It looks like Bitcoin is likely headed to $13,500 if that should happen. Now, this green line is historically the lowest support that Bitcoin has ever had, the 280 weekly moving average. Right now, forming this bearish structure, a head and shoulders as the price is just hovering right above where the price is right now, that green line, $18,700. If we break below there, likely headed down to about $13,500. Now, before we get into the rest of that, guys, you should know we have a new partnership with Phemex, and there's a special event. You could win 10,000 USDT in a lucky draw. You can check out a link down in the description. Find out more information, or you could go check us out on Twitter, find a link there. But make sure you do this soon because the lucky draw ends on the 29th. You have about 3 days from this video to go check it out, win yourself some free money from signing up to Phemex. Now, if we take a look at the Bitcoin state of the system bearish undertone, we can see historically Bitcoin state of the system based on the color. We have 2022 in orange, we have 2021 in this light blue, we have 2020 in this kind of greenish color, and you can see where Bitcoin falls. Right now, 2022, mostly on this side, which is higher risk, and most recently, this last one denotes a very, very bearish undertone, bearish momentum, trend, and high risk. However, the hefty traded volume and capital flowing back to Bitcoin should withstand further selling pressure. Is the worst past us? If we take a look right now, DXY, very, very high. As a matter of fact, right now it looks very, very similar to this structure that built up back here in 2015. Look at the almost parabolic run-up of DXY before hitting this trend line. Look at what it's doing right now. Almost parabolic run-up before hitting this trend line. Also hitting the 1.618 fib. Now, will this stand and will it reverse like it did previously? And look at what happened to Bitcoin from that period. It was basically already past the bottom for Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin price eventually went up over the next few years. Are we due for this happening once again? And that's a difficult question to answer because guess what? I don't control the Fed. But right now, this indicator, volatility indicator for Bitcoin, flashing a signal of volatility ahead, squeezy move is probably forthcoming. Bitcoin can squeeze in any direction. However, Hamza bets south. And you, well, I don't know. Could go south, could go north. There's no way to tell. You just hang on and see what happens. Because Blake over here saying, will the ES1 tag the 200 SMA and bounce right down here like it's done previously many, many times? Bounce, 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 broke through at COVID, but bounce, could bounce again, or are things completely different this time? Almost time to find out. We're about to see if Bitcoin will bounce over the 200 SMA, or is this time definitely different? If we take a look at here, the market cap to hash rate. Nodes always consider the longest chain to be the correct one, and we'll keep working on extending it. Hash rate is subject to the psychology of market cycles. Why? Because when Bitcoin price is going up, everybody wants to mine Bitcoin. When Bitcoin price is going down, everybody who's mining gets liquidated because they just can't afford to do it. So far, bear markets have ended after the correlation of market cap and hash rate turned negative. We can see historically when this turned negative, look at that, the bottom. When this turned negative, look at this, the bottom. Look at this, turned negative right around the bottom that we had right there. Could this have been the bottom? I don't know. We still have to wait to see if there's going to be a lower bottom than what we've already seen. But if we take a look at the realized cap hodl waves, coins 3 months plus, this is further reflected in a Bitcoin realized cap. CoinSay's 3 months now account for an all-time high of 86.3% of all USD wealth held by the Bitcoin supply. Bitcoin hodlers appear to be steadfast and unwavering in their conviction. We right now have an all-time high in terms of hodl waves, higher than every historical hodl wave peak. And guess what? All of those correlated with bottoms previously. Could things change? Absolutely. Might they be the same? Maybe. There's no way to tell. It just relies on time. Another all-time high. The total volume of Bitcoin coin days destroyed in the last 90 days has effectively reached an all-time low. This indicates that coins which have been hodled for several months to years are the most dormant they have ever been. Hodlers are hodling stronger than ever. As a matter of fact, at all of these times previously when we had all-time lows, look at this, the bottom, well on the way up the parabol. Not the bottom yet, already past the bottom. Well, right now we are at a very, very bottom situation. So we may be already bottom based on this chart, or we might be right ahead of a 50% price cut that a lot of people are predicting. And, well, where's Bitcoin heading right now? It's a coin flip. Nobody knows. 50% say up, 50% say down. This one here, well, let's keep it simple. The trend line has to be broken. Double top reversal pattern. Oh, this is an inverted Bitcoin chart, by the way. So we actually need to break this trend line, but we have a double top reversal pattern. We have weekly RSI very low, all set for a breakout. Likely, if the price keeps heading sideways, as it's doing, or if we get a bump in price, this trend line will break, invalidating this downtrend we've been going in for quite a while. So, as to Bitcoin price right now, we are literally at the line in the sand. Things could get better, they could get worse. There's no way to tell. And if, I don't know what to tell you. That's about it. But it should be exciting because either we're going for cheaper Bitcoin and the world's going to fall apart, or eventually things will just return to how they were. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, push the like button. Helps out so much. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.